Now, two superstars from this video, and possibly the cutest kids I've ever met in my entire existence. Please welcome to the stage Alejandro Torres and Karely Ortega Ortez from the Silverton School.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Alejandro Torres, and I am honored and excited to be with you all today.
And my name is Karely Ortega. We are only 12 years old, and we're getting to do something most people will ever do. Speak to an audience over 1,500 people. That's extra special for us, considering there are only 650 people in our whole town, total.
That's true if you took every teacher, student, parent, grandparent, kid, doctor, store owner, and police officer, basically everyone we know in our tiny town, and put them together, it would only fill half this room. But we are ready. But let me be honest with you, I haven't always been this brave. You saw our video, but what the video didn't show is that I was terrified to be away from home for a week. In the past, I would refuse to go on field work, but because we are an EL education school, we get the opportunity to learn outside the classroom, and I've learned that's not an opportunity I should turn down. Helping others is a good motivation on getting brave. Getting brave enough to go on field work made me brave in other ways that grew and grew until now. I am standing here before all of you, something I never thought was possible.
That's right, Alex. I was so proud of you for going on that trip with us, and I'm so glad to be with you today. Alex and I are cousins and been friends our whole lives. We have celebrated birthdays together, holidays together, played together, fought a few times, and now we're here sharing the stage in Atlanta. Last year, we had to be open-minded to learn the diverse perspectives of others who have survived some of the darkest moments in our state's history. We connected with pen pals who have very different lives than we do. Work like this not only made me feel like a real historian, but also a person who sees the value in everyone's story.
To learn more about people's different stories, we read lots of nonfiction and realistic fiction. We even analyzed real artifacts stored in chunks to simulate what Mexican, Japanese, and African American families packed as they bravely journeyed to Colorado.
I loved opening all those trunks and seeing all the different pretty things. I knew those were treasures helping a family start a new life. I loved how different everything was. It made me think I actually want my friends to be different from me. When I go to a friend's house and the food is different, that makes it more fun. And when they come to my house, they can have enchiladas.
Yeah, we saw lots of patterns too. Even though those families were different, we could see that everyone packed something that showed how much they love their children, culture, family, and dreams for a good life. That makes sense to me because I feel like I'm part of two cultures. I was born in the United States to a Mexican mother. I'm Mexican and American. I'm both. I feel comfortable in both cultures. Siempre en los dos. As you can see, this learning was very personal. These documents and artifacts are bringing history to life for us.
We met Amachi survivor Jack Kimura. Amachi was an internment camp in Colorado that held Japanese Americans wrongfully from 1942 to 1945. Mr. Kimura tells of a bad time in a calm way. His story was important and gave us the opportunity to learn the truth of what really happened at Amachi. We quickly realized that our project on the treatment of immigrants in America was still around today. All we had to do was watch the news to see that immigration is an important issue in America.
Most people we met along the way were surprised by the contact we were focused on or how much we were taking on. They seemed to wonder if our topic were appropriate for kids our age to be studying. They seemed to think kids should be sitting in classrooms with worksheets. We were out in the world meeting all kinds of people, digging through artifacts, asking uncomfortable questions that people rather forget or cover up. And to that I say, we're the next generation, so might as well learn this difficult stuff now. That way we know better for our future.
Most people we knew had no idea that Chinese people ever lived in town. We knew we had to tell the truth to our community and the world. We created a whole exhibit to uncover the history of Chinese immigrants in Silverton. We rebuilt a Chinese garden in the middle of town. We planted Chinese vegetables, which we learned are perfect for high elevation. Now our generation can appreciate this piece of Chinese culture that is so beautiful.
When the garden was planted and our artifacts were safely displayed, we presented all of our findings at a grand opening. Besides the exhibit, we performed an original play of historical fiction. We wore in full costumes, had great scripts, and performed to a full house.
Most people we knew, we know y'all believe in kids doing real work that matters. We know y'all can see how much kids can accomplish if we get the chance. We are brave enough to go in the world, caring enough to listen to the stories of different people we met along the way. And prepare with skills that will allow us to bring history to life. We made a difference, and so can you.
Thank you, everyone.